Today we'll be talking about truth versus wisdom. Why truth is more important than wisdom, or is it wisdom? Wisdom is the subtle truth with which one acts and speaks the truth. Spirituality here ceases to be a business and a commodity. Lies are risking your spirituality in the hands of the inexperienced as useless energy. Follow your intuition, this is your true wisdom. The all is eternal. The I consciousness is the direct experience I am. This is your truth. Consciousness is all and eternal. It is wise and is the only one that knows how to communicate with your being. Follow your intuition, it is within you. This is absolute truth, and love can only be revealed through manifestation. Any other means violates purity and the sacred perfection. Obey the here and now, it is love manifested, it is absolute and alive. Awakening is in the awareness of spirituality. Because only when we are awake can we enter into the truth and discover what ties prevent us from freedom. This is enlightenment. It is like the sunrise over the night, the light over the darkness. It is the joy that discovers itself, stripped of all form, since the cells have also been conditioned and only manifested through the already created pattern. This would be like resetting the chip. That is, reprogramming everything. This is transforming attitudes towards situations from a conscious state into experience. This will lead you to shock, or better known as a crisis. Just trust the process. This creates awakening. Nothing to fear. Everyone experiences it depending on the level of their consciousness. This is enlightenment. The mystic is the enlightened person, the one who sees everything clearly because they are awake. Spirituality and enlightenment are all about our truth and our love. They liberate the suffering of others because, according to the religious, enlightenment simply means the day you realize there was nothing left to achieve, nowhere to go, nothing to do. We are already divine and already perfect just the way we are. No improvement is necessary, absolutely none. Even if you cross paths with an imperfect person, you will see that their imperfection is perfect. Enlightenment is not only the end of suffering and continuous internal and external conflict, but also the end of the horrible slavery of incessant thinking. Think well and you will accept you are the universe. Understand that the word universe originates from its etymology in Latin as universus. It is formed from the combination of two elements. Unus refers to one, establishing a vision of a unique unity, contemplating the set of related things, having an Indo-European root as oino. On the other hand, versus, the past participle of vertere, indicates a rotating movement. In its etymological sense, universe is equivalent to the one that rotates. In our language, we use this word to refer to the set of everything that exists. Knowing how to value that, the scientific idea of the universe would appear in later stages, becoming established in the days of Cicero. All duality becomes a universal trinity. Only through the trinity can the universe manifest and live the experience of itself as existence. That is positive energy, plus being the pattern, that is the masculine represented by action. Space I is what establishes order and allows vibration, that is the guide, and the matrix being the feminine energy, in union with the negative pattern. The thread is created, that is the network that unites us all in nothingness, space, the all. We are the thread, that is the children of creation, the manifested trinity, the vehicle of universal energy. We are the evolutionary result of intention. We are the effect of the absolute cause. The matrix is the uterus, so to speak. We are inside the universe, forming part of space, that is of nothingness. Science names space as the universal law, the Higgs boson, to better understand the human race as the God particle, so to speak. In other words, everything is nothing. Today in the new spiritual era, many talk about wanting to get out of the matrix. These beings are not yet integrated into the whole, that is synchronized with the universe, in the spiritual trinity, and for this reason, they have not yet transcended the matrix. You cannot get out of something that you yourself created, otherwise you would not exist here now. It is only transcended through integration. That is, seeing the duality in everything and how all is united. This allows living the experience in acceptance. For this, you need to align your mental, emotional, and physical body. Only then do you enter into harmony with the universe. These are states of consciousness which give access to your higher self, creating 4 fundamental pillars. 1. Expression. 2. Experimentation. 3. Integration. And 4. Transcendence. Obviously, this is not easy. On a mental level, it is realizing that my mother, father have conditioned me by telling me how to live and what to do as best they understood their experience. It is realizing that the pattern exists because I created it so that I could realize who I am. When I release the judgment of the pattern, I free myself from my own conditioning. The pattern is the guide. On an emotional level, I have to position myself in all the moments that I lived the pattern that created every emotion and forgive myself, and everything that caused me pain, and equally ask forgiveness from everything that caused pain. This is done mentally with everything, from the purest intention. This is what we consider unconditional love, which for the universe, love as such, is not as we think or say, but rather in universal terms. Love is evolution. This is why you always hear the phrase God is love, so humans can identify with each other. However, what this actually means is that the universe is evolution. If you don't evolve, you fall into the cycle of continual repetition. This is a product of attachment to worldly greed. This is represented by the symbol of the snake biting its tail. This is not transcending or evolving. It is considered insanity, doing the same thing expecting a different result. This ensures another reincarnation as terrestrial matter in this density. Since energy is never destroyed, it only transforms. Now, on a physical level, I consider that the most difficult step is to come to an agreement with all the cells in the body to make the change, since the cells have also been conditioned and only manifest through the already created pattern. As we can see, truth and wisdom are deeply intertwined on the path to enlightenment, often described as a realization of ultimate reality. While they are distinct, they are both essential and offer unique benefits. Truth in the context of enlightenment often refers to the realization of fundamental reality, unvarnished and unfiltered by personal biases, illusions, or societal conditioning. Embracing truth helps to dismantle false beliefs, self-deceptions, and fears that hinder spiritual growth. It exposes what is not real, allowing for a clearer perception of what is. Recognizing one's spiritual truth or true nature leads to deeper self-awareness and authenticity. It liberates individuals from identities based on ego, lineage, or past experiences, opening them to their limitless divine nature. This is your transformative power. When truth is met with an open heart, it can lead to profound personal transformation, cultivating hope, love, and faith. It provides a foundation for personal growth and a more fulfilling life. This creates clarity and purpose. Understanding spiritual truth can clarify one's purpose and direction in life, leading to more meaningful connections with oneself and others. Many spiritual traditions emphasize truthfulness as a core virtue. Living in alignment with truth promotes ethical conduct and a sense of integrity. The realization of truth can liberate one from the limitations of the mind and ego, leading to a sense of boundless freedom. Nevertheless, wisdom in this context is not merely accumulated knowledge, but a deep understanding and insight into the nature of existence, often gained through experience, contemplation, and the application of truth. It's the ability to discern and apply truth skillfully and compassionately. It is also known as discernment through the truth wisdom manifest. This provides the ability to discern what is wholesome and what is not, what leads to well-being and what leads to suffering. It allows for a deeper understanding of complex situations and the interconnectedness of all things. Divine wisdom, or spiritual insight, can guide one through life's challenges, offering protection from harmful paths and decisions. It helps in making sound judgments and navigating life with prudence. Wisdom often leads to inner peace and joy, as it helps one to let go of attachments, fears, and resistances. It cultivates a sense of equanimity and contentment. A deeper understanding of reality, facilitated by wisdom, fosters empathy and compassion for oneself and others, leading to more harmonious relationships. While truth reveals what is, wisdom provides the how to apply that truth in daily life, how to communicate it effectively, and how to act in a way that is beneficial. It's the practical application of understanding. Engaging with wisdom, especially from elevated sources, can elevate one's consciousness, providing a higher vantage point from which to perceive and interact with the world. Wisdom translates understanding into meaningful action, allowing individuals to live in alignment with their deepest insights and make a positive impact. Often, truth is seen as the realization or understanding of fundamental reality, while wisdom is the skillful application and deep insight derived from that truth. You must first grasp the truth before you can wisely navigate life based on it. True wisdom emerges when truth is not just intellectually known, but deeply integrated and applied to various situations. In simple terms, enlightenment is not just knowing the truth, but living it with wisdom. It's the realization of truth leading to a profound transformation of being, expressed through wise action and understanding. As Lao Tzu said, knowing others is wisdom, knowing yourself is enlightenment. This implies that while wisdom might be an understanding of the external, enlightenment is the ultimate self-knowledge that encompasses and transcends that. Both are indispensable for a complete and profound enlightened experience. While many are looking or trying to cause an awakening, all I can say is don't worry. You'll have more lives to try. Just know you are already, and this is the path of enlightenment. Enjoy the journey. Thank you for watching. If you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content. Universal Consciousness signing out.